My dear, have you not been looking for answers deeply, quietly, even if you don't say a word? How do I step into a life overflowing with your blessings is the question that keeps echoing in the back of your mind. One can also hear it. You are heard not just in your prayers, but also in the fatigue you bear, the stress behind your eyes, and the striving that, despite the success all around you, left you feeling oddly empty. Sometimes you lay awake and ask yourself, is this the only option? Even when you accomplished milestones, you still have the silent hunger for something more. And with an unwavering affection, I say to you now, I wish to bless you, but not in the conventional sense of blessing, not only in awards or promotions. I want you to be blessed in the most profound ways possible, in ways that will touch your soul and permanently alter your life. But you have to go closer. Are you going to the world doesn't grasp this? So let me tell you, blessing isn't a prize for perfect conduct. You don't earn it by spiritual performance. Those who pray the most, fast the hardest, or make the most impression are not rewarded. My blessings cannot be obtained by bustle. It is impossible to gain heavenly favor by manipulation, because I work on relationships rather than transactions. Lottery tickets are arbitrary. Prizes for the fortunate few are not my blessings. They are the organic result of being close to me and walking with me. They are not the reward for your work. Rather, they are the scent of my presence. Those who remain close are blessed by me, not due to their perfection, however, since they are there, because they allow me to take the lead. If you love Jesus, type 111 and share this video with 7 others who believe. Yes, I am aware that you often associate blessings with worldly things, like more monies or notoriety. While I do care for your needs, and I like giving my children nice presents, I want to demonstrate to you that my greatest benefits are incalculable and beyond your grasp. They establish themselves in your soul. They help you stay positive. They occupy spaces that are inaccessible to human touch. Calm that endures despite the storm's fury. Joy that is independent of the outcome. Bravery that endures while your strength fails in the dark. Hope that sings. Wisdom that never falters. They are not delicate, they aren't based on evidence. They are not derived from your possessions or accomplishments. They emanate from who you are becoming in me and who I am in you. I'm not putting any pressure on you. You are being called into presence by me, not into religious pursuits, but into change, into communion, not into checklists. Your closeness, not your perfection, is what I want. You've been trained to look for solutions, results, and formulae, but I want you to look for me. Come for who I am, not for what I can provide. Want my heart as much as my hand. You start living the sort of life I designed for you when you seek me for me and not simply for results. This kind of life is characterized by profound faith, rather than control, and surrender rather than striving. Allow me to enter your mornings before the commotion, the phone, and the expectations begin to talk. Let me speak for you first, even if your only response is Jesus. I'm here even if you don't say anything, or your prayers are a muddle, even if you haven't felt anything yet. You're heard before you mold your ideas. I am aware of them. Your tears are visible to me before they fall. Honesty, not perfection, is how I meet you. It is not necessary to use formal terminology. You must be there, you must attend, because I become closer to you each time you turn to face me. Always without fail where gratitude flourishes, blessings flourish. I would want you to realize that being grateful is more than just being kind. It's not being polite, it's a lens. Type 222. If you believe God is working in your life right now, being thankful is a spiritual sight. Your eyes are trained to recognize what I'm already doing. It transforms the emptiness of your heart into fullness, moving from the absent to the existing. What's in your lungs? A boom. The ones who still believe in you. A boon, the fortitude that kept you going when you felt like you were going to die. That's me, dear. But I want to go even farther. I'll help you make decisions. Allow me to bless your choices as well as your days. Add me to the silent fork in the path. Before you say yes, ask me. Before you invest, commit. Talk or take any action, invite me. Don't respond throughout your life. Join me in living your life. I don't keep quiet, I still talk through knowledge, through scripture, through tranquility, and through the soft prod that keeps coming back to you in your soul. My gift to you is discernment. It's not only for the privileged, it is for the audience to hear. For those who take the time to pause and ask Jesus, is this you? You don't have to rely on guesswork to get by in this world. I'm yours additionally. Remember that blessings are not intended to end with you. It's not supposed to go still while sitting in your hands. It is designed to move. Reservoir is not what you are. You are a river, and just as you give out to others, I will pour more into your life. Don't simply give money, be nice. Take your time, encourage them. Tie your tail when it moves. Blessings multiply. My kingdom's secret is that I grow what you give away. Your heart will see me more clearly the more open your hands are. Allow me to impart some lovely knowledge to you. Satisfaction, not the sort that accepts failure passively. However, the strong kind that declares this is sacred. After seeing what you have, your dreams are protected. while they are being realized by contentment. It shields vision from resentment and jealousy, not destroys it. You may breathe better when you believe in my time. You slow down, you give up comparing. You begin to live, don't try to convince yourself that you'll feel sufficient. After all, they've already seen you. Knew beforehand, loved already. There is a time for everything I do to you. A cadence, a goal. Although they are concealed from view, certain things are flourishing underground. Not all blessings seem to be breakthroughs. Some seem to be waiting, trimming, or silent. But I'm involved in everything. Type 333 if you trust God to guide your path. I don't squander anything. I carefully cherish each season. Additionally, I will not put off preparing the whole of what I have planned for you by more than one day. Wait with me in faith, not in impatience. I hope you fall in love with my voice once again. This season, I am who I am to you, not simply what I can do for you. Allow my word to change the way you think. Allow my presence to lay your anxieties. Let adoration, not performance, be the source of worship. A moment is not what I desire. A life is what I want. Duty is not something I desire. I want dedication. I want it because you need it, not because I need. Because being near me is when your soul is most alive. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who long for the light. Join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the super thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now, and listen to this message further. This is how I feel about you today. I'm not far away, I'm not hesitant. I'm not going to wait for you to solve everything. Right now I'm with you, calling you to a more profound level. You are being invited to live for love, not for it. To inhale the air of my presence. To live according to my word. To give what I give, to view with thankful eyes. To give up what you are unable to carry. And to have faith in me for everything that is ahead. Want to live a fortunate life? Join me on a walk, and blessing will come not as the end in itself, but as the result of it. Write in the comments, Jesus, I want to walk with you. If this statement resonated with you, I am blessed by your presence, your timing, and your favors. Being grateful is more than just being politely thanks. It is a kind of spiritual protection. It protects your mind against deception, jealousy, resentment, and hopelessness. It trains your spirit to view, not through the prism of fear or poverty, but through my eyes. When you express gratitude, even when it's difficult, something changes both within and outside of you. You are reminded of sufficiency and lifted out of shortage. You begin to walk in light instead of chasing shadows. Because I am light, and there can be no darkness where I am. although it always alters your viewpoint. Gratitude doesn't necessarily make your circumstances better right away. It teaches you to be open-handed. It serves as a reminder that you are held, not empty. You were selected, not forgotten. You were made for more than merely surviving. You weren't created to live your life feeling numb, overburdened, or always aiming for the next goal. It's exhausting. That's not living. Meaning is what you were created for closeness to me, for happiness that endures, despite changing circumstances. Pressure is not as loud as the call for peace. If you believe in God's promises, type for 144 and share this video to inspire others. You were made to walk with me every day, in every situation, not just on Sundays or in times of need. That is the source of enduring blessings. Not flawlessly, not in accomplishment, however. In presence, the kind of presence that declares Jesus. I'm back. I don't know everything. I don't feel very resilient. But I'd want to go for a stroll with you. That's sufficient. I am not difficult to locate. To get my attention, you don't have to act. You don't need to find me. I've never kept anything from you, actually. I have been communicating all along through people, through the word, through unexpected serenity, through beauty, and through emotional experiences that defy explanation. I was that person I am still talking to. I'm still sketching you, still giving you direction. So go more slowly, pay attention to the peaceful areas. My voice is typically the clearest there. I prepare you before I lead. I don't hurry you, I clarify. Not confuse, I shepherd. Not shame, even if the way ahead seems unclear. You'll know it's me by the calm that follows. Even when you are stretched by compliance. Not all blessings come in the form you anticipate. It might be the result of waiting, pruning, or time-consuming healing. But alignment is always the key. Blessing comes naturally when your decisions, convictions, and inner life are in line with my truth. You can feel the blessing in addition to the benefit. You can see healing in your mind, freedom from long-held falsehoods, a strength in weakness, calm under strain, joy that endures even after the song ends. I want to provide you that type of blessing, and it's already here right now. Know this, my love. I really care about your needs. I can see what you want. Your life is provided for by me. However, I'd want to go further. I want to change you. I want to mold your heart to bear blessings properly, not merely throw them in your lap, because even the benefits might become weights if they are not transformed. However, nothing I offer you will unsettle you. Once your spirit is anchored in me, if you know God is good, type 555 and share this video with 7 people who believe. I want you to become a blessing, a conduit for my love, not merely a beneficiary of my favor. The daily yes is the first step in that process. The silent surrender, the heart that is open, the call that reads Jesus. MOLD me, modify me. Take the lead, you don't have to bear this alone. It's not necessary for you to repair yourself first. To get near, you don't need to be brave, perfect, or completed. Come as you are, with hands that were shaking, with eyes that are weary with inquiries, with optimism, because I'm looking for the real you. Not the polished version of you, the person who is prepared to have a complete life, rather than one who is just busy there. I am more than eager to meet you. Let me fill in the gaps in your life. Let me address the embarrassment and the uncertainties. Allow me to mend the areas that no one else can see. Let me be your last breath at night and your first thought in the morning. Having a present Savior rather than a flawless existence is what it means to be blessed. To never go through pain alone, not to escape it, to live in harmony with the one who created your soul and values it, rather than to acquire the whole world and lose your soul. Will you allow me to bless you? I ask again now in this breath, not tomorrow, not when you've got everything together. Will you allow me to enter your heart more deeply by opening the door? Will you give up control for connection, closeness for intimacy, and pressure for peace? The first step has already been taken by you. Even before you spoke it, I could sense the yes in your soul. And I get closer after saying yes. I let it all out I'm carrying. I start because it begins with being rather than doing. To live in my blessing, being in my presence, remaining still, being cherished, being guided, to affirm your faith. Type 666 and like this video if you believe and you were made to live that life. Right in the comments. Jesus, I say yes to your voice. If this word spoke to you, I accept your blessing and submit to your guidance.